Hello everyone, today we take a look at the latest 2024 models of Ambonic RG35XX, its most important upgrade, that is, the RG35XX chip upgraded to the H700, that is, 35XX plus of the same chip, but the price is unchanged. In the official store price is $299, if the third-party platforms such as Jinduoduo Words, generally in the $260 or so to buy, may be the most concerned about this 2024 new 35XX, it embossed 35XX, and 35XX Plus. What is the difference between them? Many friends are most concerned about this 2024 new 35XX, it and the boss of the 35XX, as well as 35XX Plus. What is the difference between them? Here I will answer this question for you. First of all, let's look at the appearance. The appearance of the new 3533 is exactly the same as the old one. The shoulder buttons are also the same. The old Audi 3533 is available in classic gray, white, purple. These three colors. The new 3533 has an additional black translucent. Let's turn it on. Card 2 of the new 3533. It can be used with 3533 Plus. After booting up, we can see that the system is the same as the 3533 Plus. After all, they have the same chip. Let's take a look at the screen numbers. Let's compare it with the old 3533 and 3533 Plus. Which screen do you think is the best? From my personal experience, I think the old 353 is slightly brighter. And the new 353 and 353 Plus are almost identical. The difference between the new RT353 and the old one is that its chip has been changed to H700. Compared to the performance of the old model, the new model is directly increased by 2 times. This means it can play more types of machines. Compared to the old model, it adds PSP games in some of the more performance-intensive emulator options. For example, we've doubled the resolution in PS games and HD mode in NDS emulators. The new 353 is capable of doing all these things. This is the benefit of performance improvement. So some of you may be asking, what's the difference between it and Mutual Plus? The only difference between it and Mutual Plus is that it does not support. If it doesn't support Wi-Fi, means it can't connect to the internet. If it doesn't support Bluetooth, that means it can't connect to Bluetooth grips. But it can connect to 2.4G wireless grips. Let's demonstrate the performance of this handheld. Let's start with the newly added PSP and DC emulators. First of all, it's still the enemy of Joe's voice in favor of, since the handheld does not have a joystick. So I need each other to participate in the plus the same. You need to press the power button to map the tooth knife to the continuous button. In the case of 30 frames per second on the lens finger in God of War is still relatively smooth. This kind of image is still relatively smooth. Let's try 3 Kingdoms in 5, and then we'll look at the DC game, because the resolution is exactly 640,480, and the screen is exactly the same, they're all the same. And this screen is exactly the same, they are point-to-point display, so the effect is very good, Resident Evil, Veronica, and it is very smooth. And you can obviously feel the vibration of the handheld when you're playing a DC game, and this game is too dark, so let's move on to another game. Calling a Cab has more than 40 frames and still can't stop it. You can see that the point-to-point effect of the first game is very good. Actually, this handheld can also run N64 and Saturn games. But they're not on the official support list. because they don't work well together. If you are interested, you can try it yourself. Let's take a look at NDS games. The new 35XX NDS emulator shows the car in both horizontal and vertical modes. This is different from 35XX because 35XX is masked, and there are a lot more modes. But thanks to the performance improvement, we can turn on the high-resolution option when we play NDS emulators. Let's turn on the high-resolution 3D option. You can see that the image is much clearer now. That's something we couldn't do on the 3532. The same goes for the PS emulator. The original PS emulator still has a lot of artifacts. Let's turn on the HD mode in the options section. Go to GPU options. Turn on enhanced resolution. Now it's at 2 times the resolution. At double resolution, you can still run at 60 frames per second. Let me show you how to connect a 2.4G wireless controller. First, we need an adapter like this. Type C to Type A. Plug in the receiver. This handheld is equipped with an HDMI port, which supports video output and can be connected to a large TV. I'm not going to show you today, but I'd like to give you some advice on how to buy it. This 2024 35XX is a midterm revision of Ambonic. The performance has increased by 2 places while keeping the price the same. For new gamers who have never bought an open-source handheld before and want to try it out, buying the 2024 new 35XX is the best choice. If you already have the RG35XX or RG35XX Plus, there's not much point in replacing it. Then Bernick didn't plan to put this machine on sale as a new model this time. It's on the shelves without any publicity. The old 3533 will be discontinued gradually after the existing third-party platform inventory is sold out. All future 3533s will be this new model. Is there any disadvantage of this new 3533? First of all, it doesn't support the old 1.4.9 pickup system. And it takes away one of the old problems of 3533 Plus.